और विजय बाबू
Good morning, everybody. Good evening for USA people, Canada people, from everywhere. Good morning and good evening and namaste to everybody.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. So I have already informed in the group as that today would be our last session. We have to cut down a day only because we misunderstood the timing between the USA timing and the India timing. I think Pradeep ji did tell us that he has to leave. He has a travel on 8th, but it's just the timing became off for us to understood. So I apologize for that. And soon we will have another session. I've already said soon, sir, so you have to plan soon now. Okay, so today let's do a quick recap and then we'll welcome sir. So yesterday he talked about fundamental nature of a soul. He said the nature of the soul is selfish. And usually we have taken the word selfish as negative. And it's a very beautiful way he has made this differentiation yesterday that, selfish, the word selfish is not negative. In reality, it is not negative. Now, every soul chooses to come on the earth for its own evolution. And he has given many examples about it, about a parent and a child, mother and a daughter, mother and a kid, and about in the couples, that how we all are here on the planet Earth for ourselves and not for other people, for our own evolution. Then he talked about the service. When we do a service, we have to be selfless. So I like the way he said that, when we are doing a service, we have to know, or we have to understand that we are doing the service for our own joy. If we are happy, and that's why we are doing it. So if we understand that, if we understand that whatever we are doing, it's doing it for not that people are imposing on us. Just when we are doing it, it should be coming from our own heart, and it should give us happiness. So that very action becomes selfless. And then he said selflessness is born from selfishness. Then he talks about when a soul incarnates on planet Earth, what is the two things? For two things, what to learn and what to do. What to learn, when he said that every opportunity, every challenge in your life, and this is very important also, that every challenge in your life helps in learning process. Usually we don't take it many times coming on to the physical, coming on to through the physical reality. We don't take that as a challenge. We have doubts, fear, guilt, and all those other emotions. But if we understand that every challenge that is happening with us is a learning process, what did we learn from it? Then he said every movement is an opportunity to learn, and every movement is an opportunity to serve. About what to do, he said, if we focus our life on what we can learn and what we do, if our focus is that, then we are living our purpose. This is a very important thing, because many people ask, I don't know my purpose of life. And he gave us this litmus test, very beautifully, in a very simple way. He said, happiness and soul satisfaction is the litmus test. Any action you do that gives you soul satisfaction and joy, happiness, you are living the purpose of your life. So very simply, he summed it up. I think this is what I have so far. This is what I have so far in the recap. But sir is here. Thank you for joining, sir. I'm already going to miss you. I'm saying that. But thank you. I welcome you on the last day, day 6.
Namaste, everyone. So let us begin the day with meditation. Drink some water. Remove our eyeglasses. Sit comfortably. Let us do 1 hour meditation. Darken your room. Sit as relaxed as possible. Clasping the hands, crossing your feet. And letting go of all your identities, attachments. If you want to understand your true self, you have to let go of all your identities and attachments. Your true self is beyond all your limited understanding of yourself. The more you are with your breath, the more you are connected with yourself. No thoughts whatsoever, my dear friends. The moment you notice any thought, simply come back to the breath again and again. Only be with your breath. Final 10 seconds. Gently place your hands on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly remove the hands and open your eyes whenever you are ready. Drink some water. Stretch your body. So today is the 6th day. We are meant to do it for 7 days because of the time difference, the day difference between USA and India. So we're cutting short by 1 day because I have other commitments tomorrow. So the last day to integrate, understand all about the self-healing process. So I'll quickly summarize. Just more like a recap. You can also consider as a recap. Self-healing begins with self-acceptance. And self-acceptance happens when you have faith in yourself, when you trust yourself. To have faith in yourself, to have trust in yourself, is the essence of spirituality, my dear friends. The essence of spirituality is to have faith in yourself. When you have faith in external, you are in belief. When you have faith on yourself, that is the first step towards the enlightenment journey. Your enlightenment begins when you have faith in yourself. When you have faith in yourself, your enlightenment journey begins. With more and more and more and more practice, sadhana, tapas, sincerity, with sincerity and in seriousness, regular practice, you actually experience enlightenment, which is your grand understanding that you are pure consciousness, you are Atma. And everything here on the planet Earth is Maya. You practically understand, you experientially understand that there is no death for you. You are an eternal being. Only the soul is the truth. All the rest on the planet Earth is Maya. So when you understand that experientially, that is the actual enlightenment. Many people think that is a final lifetime. No. There are much more to learn. As a student, you have finished your learning. But still, as a teacher, you have to learn more. There are lifetimes where we come as a student and learn. And after we experience the enlightenment, which is like coming out of the Maya, understanding the Maya and understanding the truth, then you have to take many more lifetimes as a teacher. Because what you learned, you have to teach. If you don't teach, the journey is not complete. As a teacher also, you learn many things. While as a student, you learn many things. As a teacher, you learn much more things. The more you teach, the more you perfect your understanding. The perfection happens. The fine-tuning happens. Then you get into self-mastery. In the student stage, you are called a Arihant, where your focus is only on sadhana, where your focus is only on meditation, meditation, meditation. That stage is called Arihant. In the Arihant stage, you experience enlightenment. After that, the next incarnations, you are called a Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva means you teach, become a teacher. Whoever comes to you, you teach the truth. You teach your surroundings. You teach your neighbors. So Bodhisattva stage primarily means you sit in one place and whoever comes to you, you teach them. That is Bodhisattva. So you take few lifetimes as a Bodhisattva. And there is a lot of learning there also. And after that stage, the final lifetimes is a Buddhahood, where you explicitly make an attempt to go from village to village, town to town, city to city, state to state, country to country, and you teach meditation. In the Bodhisattva stage, you teach to the people who come to you. In the Buddha stage, you go out and you teach to the whole of the planet Earth. You make an attempt to teach the whole of the planet Earth. That is a Buddha stage. That is the final lifetime. While there is a lot of learning in the Arihant stage and Bodhisattva stage, Buddhahood is more of you being an inspiration. The Buddhahood, there is more friendship. Because most of your learnings are already complete. In the Buddhahood, your focus is not on learning, but your focus is on friendship. Through the friendships, you impact millions of people. This is called the Maitreya consciousness, the Maitreya Buddha. Maitreya means a friend. So it is the friendships and the oneness you radiate in that final lifetimes. So until then, we take birth again and again and again. And you might ask a question, is all the three possible in one lifetime? Yes, it is possible. It depends on your sincerity, seriousness, and your will, your free will. It is possible. Everything is a possibility. But generally, it takes few lifetimes. It may not be possible 1,000 years ago. But now in this new age, where you can sit in one place and you are connected to the whole of the planet Earth. So now it is possible in this new age. But unfortunately, a lot of wrong information is also getting spread. So I'll tell you something about enlightenment and its pitfalls, the obstacles in the path of enlightenment. There are 5 obstacles in the path of enlightenment. If you want to be a perfect enlightened person, you have to go through these 5 challenges. You have to win over these 5 challenges. So the first is your desire to the food. The first one is your desire to cravings of the food. You have to win over all your cravings. Second is your desire for possessions, property, wealth, money. The third is your desire for siddhis, spiritual gifts, power, spiritual power. The fourth is your desire for name and fame. Desire to be popular, well known. Everybody wants to acknowledge you. Everybody wants to recognize you. Everybody wants to appreciate you. You have that desire that I want to be recognized. I want to be popular. I want this name and fame. Spiritual name and fame. The fifth is your attraction to the opposite sex. You falling into the trap of lust and attraction to the opposite sex. These are the 5 traps one has to win over if you want enlightenment. You see that these 5 desires, these are desires. These 5 desires, they come through the sense organs. These desires are the desires of the external. See, we have the sense organs, eyes, nose, ears, mouth. These sense organs, through the sense organs, you have all these desires. All the external desires are through your sense organs. You have to understand that. Your desires, external desires, are through your sense organs. But the soul also has an internal desire. The internal desire is the longing for self-realization, is the longing for enlightenment. It is because of that desire the soul incarnates. This desire is there all the time with the soul, from the first lifetime to the last lifetime. It is because of this desire the soul incarnates in the first place. Desire for enlightenment, the desire for the realization of the self, the desire for the understanding of the grandioseness of the self, the realization of the true human potential. That is our true desire. That is our real desire. While you have that desire on one side, while you have the desire to know the self on one side, you have these 5 desires which compete for your attention. So while these 5 desires are from the external, this desire of self-realization is from the internal. So you have these 2 competing for your soul's attention. And unless you win over these 5 desires, your soul cannot focus on this. Let us understand a little more about this. First is the desire of the food. You can write the heading as spiritual illusions or spiritual traps in the path of enlightenment. It's these 5 desires. The first one is the food. While it is perfectly okay to enjoy the food, if you're having cravings for the food, there is something wrong. I see sometimes, I do intense retreats. I do self-realization retreats, self-mastery retreats, where people come for 10 to 15 days. They meditate 12 hours per day, and they practice 6 hours of mindfulness, and they are in complete silence. So I organize these kinds of retreats. I organized in many, many countries since 2017. Whatever I have experimented in my life, in the intense meditation journey, I have put together as a retreat so that people can experience the same, what I have experienced. In that regard, there is a body detox, physical detox also. That means they take only juices. All the days, only juices. And while people perfectly know they have enrolled for this retreat for the self-realization, but after they come here, they're closing their eyes and meditating. And they have all the visions of samosas, aloo parathas, pizzas, all the food cravings comes. So now, while you have a desire to get enlightened and you are sitting in meditation, this food cravings comes to you. Anytime you can eat food. But when you are determined to realize yourself, this food cravings comes to you. So you have to win over that cravings. So how do you win over that cravings? It's very simple. You tell yourself that after the retreat, after the meditation, I will eat whatever I want. But right now, my focus is meditation. So right now, my attention is meditation, self-realization. So you need a lot of self-discipline. So how do you get the self-discipline? With more and more practice of fasting. The more you fast, the more you have the self-discipline and self-control. Fasting means you cut down your meal. From 3 meals a day, you cut down to 2 meals a day. From 2 meals a day, you cut down to 1 meal a day. From 1 meal a day, you cut down to only fruits. So this is the practice you should practice at home every day. Out of 7 days in a week, 1 day you should be on only juices. Any given 1 day, it's your choice. 1 day you be only on juices. That helps you to detox the body. And also that gives you a lot of self-control. In the Indian tradition, the Indian culture, fasting is given a lot of priority. Because the more you practice fasting, the more there is self-control, self-discipline. So fasting is a very good practice for self-control. And the more you practice mauna, again, in 1 week, 1 day, out of 7 days, 1 day you should practice mauna. You should switch off your phone, you should not speak to anybody, and spend more and more time in meditation. So the more you practice mauna, the more you get the self-control, self-discipline. You decide that this particular day I will not speak, and you strictly follow that. When you decide something on your own and you strictly follow it, that helps you in the self-control, that helps you in the self-discipline. If you want to be sincere in your spiritual journey, then you have to have a lot of self-discipline, self-control. Without self-discipline and self-control, enlightenment is not a possibility. You decide yourself that from today onwards, I don't know how many people are intensely following this diet, even though it's virtually nobody to check you. If you are following sincerely and intensely, that means you are helping in yourself in the self-control process. So you tell yourself that I will eat from today onwards, I'll eat more fruits, more salads, more boiled vegetables. 1 cooked meal, because I want to become a yogi. If I want to become a yogi, then I will enjoy 1 meal a day. The rest of the time, I'll take more water, more juices, more fruits. I will not starve. I will not starve myself. I'll be sensitive to the body. But I will take more fruits. I will take more liquids. I will take more soups. so that the body feels light and the body goes through the detox. When the body feels light, you can sit for intense meditation. If you eat 3 meals a day, you cannot sit for intense meditation. See, your physical body also has to support you. So unless you take care of your physical body, your body doesn't support you in your enlightenment journey. So the more you do fasting, the more you become healthy physically, and also more you will have self-control, self-discipline, and all the cravings of the food will go away. Number 2 is desire for the possessions, money, wealth. This is where we have to understand the nature of money. Many people, it is difficult for them to pass this test. Let me tell you something about money, the very nature of money. So you underline the nature of money with the topic. An enlightened poet spoke about the nature of money in this sentence. While you are earning money, while you are saving money, and while you are spending money, while you are earning money, while you are saving money, and while you are spending money, not even a mustard seed of happiness is there. Money gives you comforts, but it cannot give you happiness. It can give you facilities, but it cannot give you joy. Not even a mustard amount of joy is there. This is a statement of an enlightened poet. While you are earning money, while you are spending money, while you are earning money, while you are saving money, and while you are spending money, in all the 3 processes, there is not even a mustard amount of joy. So it is the very nature of the money. Money is an energy. Money is simply an energy. And in the today's world, money is necessary to take care of yourself, to feed yourself, to look after your needs. Money is necessary. It's a way of energy transaction. Money is more of to take care of yourself, to take care of your physical needs, but there is no happiness in money. Money cannot give you happiness. While earning, while saving, while spending. That is the very nature of money. But many people think the more the money they have, the more they'll have joy in their life. Sooner or later, they're heading for a disaster, because that is not the truth. And the whole society programs you in such a way that you run behind the money. Why are you running behind the money? You think like your life will be happy. It's not the truth. Wealth is not the wealth. Health is the real wealth. Wealth is not the real wealth. Your health is the real wealth. Your friendships are your real wealth. Your friendships are your real wealth. Your health is your real wealth. Wealth is not the real wealth. This is the truth, my dear friends. And also, I'll tell you the nature of money. Money should flow. Like, the water which is stagnant, it gets spoiled. But the running water stays fresh. Similarly, money, if it is stagnant, it gives you more suffering. The money has to flow. Some people, they cling on to money. So they suffer because of their own clinging on to money. Money is an energy which has to circulate. The more the money is circulating, the more it is called green money. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you something about green money. So this is from the author Linda Goodman. And if you read the star signs, you'll understand this. So there she gave a green money formula. What is the green money formula? The green money formula is very simple. There are 3 steps involved in it. How to make your money green money? There are 3 steps. The first step is you have to do the labor of love. Any work you do to earn money, you should enjoy that work. That is called labor of love. So in other words, whatever you feel like doing, whatever the work which gives you joy, you should do only that work to earn the money. That is called the labor of love. Many people, they do the jobs which they don't like only for the sake of money. So that money will give them suffering. If you earn the money through the means where you don't enjoy that work, that money is going to give you suffering. So the first step is labor of love. Whatever the money you earn, you should earn through the work which you enjoy. This labor of love, first step. The second step, you might say that, oh, I like painting, I like pottery, but that doesn't give you a lot of money. What to do? No. You follow according to Linda Goodman. I have experimented myself in my life, so I'm speaking out of my experiment, my experience. Any job you do with love, sooner or later, you will get a lot of money. Money will follow you. You can experiment this also. Any job you do out of love, money will follow you. You don't need to go behind money. Money will come behind you. So the second step is, whatever the money you earn, sooner or later you will earn in excess. When you do the labor of love, you will earn the money more than what you need. The money will come to you naturally. More than what you need, the money will come to you. So after fulfilling all your needs, not your greeds, after all your needs, after you spend all the bills, you spend for your bills, your food, your accommodation, you take care of your children, you take care of your parents, whatever is needed to be taken care, after you finish all your expenditure, then whatever is the amount saved. For example, you earn $100 and all your expenditure is $90, for your rents, your EMIs, your loans, and whatever. After all your needs are taken care, it's $90. So $10 you save. So in that $10, you save 50% for yourself for a rainy day, and the 50% you have to give it away. So that is the second step. So the second step is, after taking care of all your needs, underline the word needs, after taking care of all your needs and expenditure, whatever the money is left, you divide by 2. One portion you keep it, and the other portion you give it away. For a cause, you donate. You give it to the people who need it. Then comes the third step. Whatever the money you give, out of the 2 portions, one portion you save it for yourself, and the other portion you give it away. So whatever the money you give, it will come back to you multiple folds, in the most unexpected ways, back to your life. Multiple folds you will receive back. And that money is called green money. This is how you experience abundance. The more you give, the more you receive. So the money is always in circulation. So this is green money. And as an experiment, if you don't have the heart to give it away, why should I give 50% of my savings every month? If you don't have the heart to give it away, If you give away, if you donate, you will have a lot of good karmas. You will accumulate a lot of punya. But if you don't have the heart to give it away, at least for the sake of experiment, you spend it. The money should go away from you. You spend it on whatever you want. The money should go away. Then also, it is called green money because the money is circulating. If you give it for a good cause, if you donate it, then it is the perfect thing to do. The money is also circulating and you're also accumulating good karmas. So that green money is vibrant with energy and you experience real abundance in life. Okay. So this is Linda Goodman's green money form. I want everybody to experiment. I have experimented. And there was a stage where I was in huge depths. And from that stage, now I'm in complete abundance. Because I have experimented on this money. I understood the very nature of money. I have experimented it. And I'm speaking out of my own experience. So first we understood the nature of money. While you are earning, while you are saving, while you are spending, there is no joy. That is the nature of money. Now, second aspect, we understood the green money concept. That's why all the religions, they emphasize on dana. Christianity emphasizes on giving away 10% of your salary. In Hinduism, we emphasize on dharma, dana dharma. Okay. In Islam, they emphasize on giving a portion of your salary to the needy people. Every major religion, they emphasize on giving. Because unless you give, you will not receive. That is the truth. That is the nature law. Unless you give, you will not receive. This is the green money. Now I'll tell you another aspect of money. Money, what is the function of money? The functions of money. How does money really help you? Or in other words, how we can understand money? How we can summarize the money? If you say how we can summarize the money. Again, 3 points I'll tell you. The first point, money can be utilized for your personal needs and your personal comforts and your personal luxuries. Money can be used for all those things, and it has to be used. You buy your clothes, you buy your food, you build your house, you buy your car. Everything you do is to make your life more comfortable. So money is used for your own comforts and to experience luxury. Okay, so that is one aspect of money. So now this is the aspect of money. You can put the title as the 3 aspects of money. 3 aspects of money. The first aspect is you can use it for your personal comforts, luxuries, enjoyment. You can go for a resort with the money and you can enjoy all the materialistic comforts. For enjoyment and entertainment, you can use the money. Fulfill all your desires. You want to go for a world tour. You want to eat anything. You need money to do that. So to fulfill all that desires, you can use the money. That is one aspect. The second aspect of money is you can use it as a means to serve others. You can use money for dana. You can use money for charity. When you vacate the body, you cannot take a single penny with you. So there are 2 accounts, temporary account and permanent account. Whatever the money you have, on the planet Earth, whatever the wealth, the money you have on the planet Earth is temporary. You cannot take a single penny with you when you leave the body. So it is a temporary account. But then there is a permanent account for you. For the soul, there is also a permanent account. So the permanent account is the punya, is the good karmas, where you can take it with you to all the lokas. Wherever the soul goes, that punya comes, that good karmas comes. So that is a permanent account. So the second aspect of money is you can use the money to transfer it from temporary account to permanent account. You can use money for charity. You can use money for a lot of good karmas so that the temporary account balance shifts to the permanent account. So that is the second aspect of money. The third aspect of money is very important. If you are not using the money properly in the first aspect or the second aspect, the same money will become a curse to you. That very money will become a curse. That is the third aspect of money. If you're not using the money for yourself, or you're not spending the money for others' welfare, then the same money will become a curse to you. So the third aspect of money is you will go through a lot of suffering if you don't use the money in the first aspect or the second aspect. The same money, through that same money, you will suffer. Because of that same money, you will suffer. So these are the three aspects of money. Either you spend it for yourself, it's simple, either you spend it for yourself or you spend it for others. If not, it will become a curse. If you are born in a wealthy family, or you have a lot of riches coming in your way, you have to understand that is coming. Now, the wealth and the richness and the money is not coming to you. It is coming through you. That money is not only for you, but it is coming through you for others. But if you think it is coming only to you and you keep accumulating because of the lack of understanding of money, then the greed comes in. You become greedy. When you become greedy, you start accumulating. And because of that greed, the suffering happens. This is what Gautama Buddha said. Suffering is because of Trishna, which is greed. And the greed is because of ignorance, the lack of spiritual education. Suffering is because of the greed, and the greed is because of the ignorance. Ignorance is because of the lack of spiritual education. Okay. So I want all of you to experiment on the money. Whatever you need, you keep it. And whatever is in excess, you share it. It will come back to you multiple folds. I want everybody to experiment. The more you give, the more you receive. And the more you give, the more you are shifting from your temporary account to the permanent account. Okay. I'm not asking give away everything. Save 50% for yourself, and 50% you give it away. Save 50% for a rainy day, but 50% you give it away. It is like this, imagine bank, we put the money in a bank. Why we save money? We save money in a bank. Why we save it? So that when we need, we can get it back. We can use it. You will get it only what you have deposited. You will get back in the time of need only what you have deposited. You will not get more than that. So that is how the banking system is. Everybody understands that. Now imagine the whole universe as a bank. Imagine the whole universe as a bank. Instead of putting money in the bank, you are putting money into the universe. You are giving money as a dana, as a charity to the universe. So when you need, the bank will support you. So when you need, the universe will support you. As simple as that. Just imagine the whole universe, the intelligent universe. The universe is very, very intelligent. Imagine the whole intelligent universe as a bank. The excess money you have, you put it back to the universe. And the intelligent existence, I call it as the existence. The intelligent existence takes care of you whenever you need. So this is a statement, Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you do your dharma, that very dharma will protect you. That much intelligent it is. People look for safety, protection. You believe in the intelligent universe. You believe in the intelligent existence. You take care of it. You do your part. And that intelligent system, the creation will take care of you. And the creation will only take care of you when you do your dharma. It is like if you don't deposit money in the bank, you can never withdraw money. Because there is no savings. If there is no savings, you cannot withdraw anything. Similarly, the more you do charity, the more you underline, the more you do charity, the more you do good karmas, the more you become eligible to receive abundance from the universe. It is my sincere wish that all of you experiment and once for all come out of the clutches of this slavery of the money and the suffering. Now, we discussed about the food aspect. We discussed about the aspect of money. Now let us go to the third aspect. Spiritual siddhis. Gifts. Siddhi means gift, spiritual gift. So now I'm going back to our topic of the 5 traps of enlightenment. So now we are entering the third one. Siddhis, spiritual gifts. Every person in the path of enlightenment will get siddhis. Every person. The more you meditate, the more you have a lot of energy. The more you have energy, the more you have the capacity to manifest whatever you want. The more you have the capacity to see the metaphysical things. You have a lot of powers, spiritual powers. So this comes naturally to everybody. And invariably, everybody will misuse it. Invariably, everybody will misuse it. For example, if you have an ability to see the aura, or you have an ability to see what is going to happen in the next moment, or you have the ability to communicate with the star beings, or you have the ability to heal somebody. Even from a distance, you can heal somebody. So you have all those abilities. That is nothing but spiritual gifts. It's all siddhis. And these siddhis are very tempting. So the more you have powers, the more you feel tempted to use that powers. While your intentions are good, Sometimes the intentions are good, that I want to heal the other person. Yes, he's suffering. He's suffering from headache. He's suffering from chronic illness. I have this gift. I can heal him. So it's very tempting. The intentions are good, but you don't understand the bigger picture. You don't understand that he's going through that illness to learn his own lessons, to repay back his own karmic debts. So you don't understand the bigger picture and you use your siddhis to help him. You are actually interfering in his soul growth. You are interfering in his learning process. So every person invariably misuses their siddhis and they have to pay back. They have to pay back the karmas. So they take many more lifetimes to learn, to understand that these very siddhis are a trap. These very siddhis are an obstacle towards the enlightenment journey. And when they realize it consciously, that, oh my God, these spiritual siddhis are very much a trap, they consciously let go. They say, I don't want siddhis. When they consciously let go, then the buddhi comes. Once you let go of the siddhi, then the buddhi comes. Buddhi means wisdom. So then you come out of the third trap. In this spiritual journey, you will see, everybody has to read the book, Living with the Himalayan Masters by Swami Rama. If you read the book, Living with the Himalayan Masters by Swami Rama, he explains beautifully in his journey, his autobiography, that where his guru sends him to many, many masters. And wherever he goes, he will see great miracles, magic done by many great masters. He will see that, oh, my guru doesn't do all this magic and all. So my guru is not a great guru. But these people, they are doing great, great things. They're able to manifest anything they want. They can levitate. They can do astral travel. So he gets attracted to all those siddhis. Later on, he learns the lesson that is a trap. So in the meditation, Ana-Pana-Sati, the more you do Ana-Pana-Sati, the more you are helping yourself not to fall into the trap of the siddhis. It is unfortunate that in the name of meditation, there is so much of misguidance happening. Kundalini meditation, chakra meditation, astral surgeries, healing techniques, manifestation techniques, manipulation of the breath. When you manipulate breath, you will get a lot of siddhis, but you have to pay the consequences. There is a lot of manifestation techniques, but when you use the manifestation techniques, of course, yes, you will manifest whatever you want, but you have to pay the price. You have to pay the consequences. That is a trap. So every siddhi is a trap, my dear friends. The more simple you are, the more spiritual you are. If these siddhis will make you feel special, the more you have siddhis, the more you feel special. I'm special. I can do this. Others cannot do. I can do. So I feel special. So this feeling of special is nothing but a spiritual ego. Anytime you feel special, you are stuck in the spiritual ego. And your enlightenment journey is at stake. The truth is, nobody is special, or everybody is special. God created everybody equal. God don't have favorites. And the moment you feel special, you are stuck in the spiritual ego. So all these siddhis make you feel special. Who are you to heal somebody? Who are you to manifest the things? This manifestation is like this. Manifestation, it is the very simple understanding of manifestation in a nutshell is your lower self your lower self is guiding the higher self what to do. It's normally the higher self which should guide you. But when you're doing manifestation, your lower self is telling the higher self, hey, I want this, I want that. You better give it. So the lower self is dictating to the higher self. Can you see how much stupidity it is? Before you are born, your soul has planned everything meticulously, carefully, meticulously, in detail. The soul has planned, along with the help of the spirit guides, what you need, how your life design should be, and what lessons to be learned. But after you incarnate, the desires takes over you. You see the neighbor having a big bungalow. You don't have that much a big bungalow. You see your friend buying a brand new car. Or you see your other competitor is expanding in his business in a faster pace. So you want to compete with him. You want to overtake him. So you manifest that your company should be very profitable. You manifest that you want a house. You manifest that you want a family, these, that, blah, blah, any kind of manifestation. You have to pay the consequences. What you deserve, you get it. The higher self always takes care of you. God gives you what you deserve. But if you demand without understanding why you have designed your life in such a way, then you have to pay the consequences. So the third is spiritual siddhis. That is a trap. There is a story of not Vivekananda, the story of Vishwamitra. I don't know how many of you know this story. Vishwamitra's story is a classic example not to misuse the siddhis. So Vishwamitra, he wanted to prove to everybody that he can be a Brahmarshi. So he does intense tapas, sadhana and meditation. So his intention for meditation is to prove to others that he is a great person. So he does very intense tapas, meditation. So he receives lot of energy. So Indra was very skeptical. So Indra said, this fellow is meditating so intensely. So he's not slow and steady. He's meditating aggressively. So something is wrong with this person. His intentions are not right. So let us test him. Whether he's really interested in enlightenment or not, let us test him. So Indra sent Menaka. Menaka is a celestial beauty. So when Vishwamitra was sitting in meditation in intense tapas, Menaka comes. And when he sees Menaka, he falls in love with that celestial beauty. Because it's not a human beauty, it's celestial beauty. So Vishwamitra asks Menaka, will you marry me? Menaka says, of course, I'm happy to marry you. I know you are a great person and that's why I have come. And I can marry you. But will you be able to take care of my needs? Because you are a yogi and you are meditating all the time. Will you be able to take care of the needs, family needs? Vishwamitra said, yes, of course. Then Menaka says, the day you are not able to take care of the needs, my wishes, that day I will leave you. So she said, I just need fruits, flowers, vegetables to run the family. Whatever basic needs I need to run the family, only this much I need. Vishwamitra said, that is very simple to me. I can take you to other dimensions also. I have so much gift. Whatever you want, I will give it to you. So then Menaka says, okay, the day you are not able to fulfill my wishes, then I will leave you. Until then, I will be with you as a wife. So they came into agreement. But Menaka will ask for the flowers which is not in season, unseasonal flowers, she will ask. She will ask the vegetables which is not available in that locality. She will ask the fruits which is not at all in the season. For example, mangoes comes in the summer season, but she will ask mangoes in the winter season. And she will ask winter fruits in the summer season. And Vishwamitra, as he promised, he has to give. So he started manifesting everything because he has so much energy. For thousands of years he meditated. He has so much of siddhis. He has so much of spiritual gifts. He has so much of energy. So he kept on manifesting one after the other. Whatever Menaka asked, he kept on manifesting. And one day, his account got finished. His energy account got finished. So one day he cannot manifest anything what Menaka asked for. So that day Menaka said, bye-bye, and left. So then Vishwamitra understood, oh my God, what a trap I've fallen into. My 1,000 years of sadhana is gone. So then he learns that valuable lesson out of arrogance, because he was doing the tapas out of arrogance to prove. Then Vishwamitra learns the lesson. Now, I don't want anything in life. I want only enlightenment. So with that learning, he meditates for another 1,000 years and he becomes a Brahmarshi. He becomes the greatest Rishi. This is the story of Vishwamitra. And what we people, we do, just meditating for a few months, few years, Sankalpa Dhyanas. And worse is people meditate to manifest. That is the worst part. They keep an intention to manifest. I want marriage. I want kid. I want a new house. I want new job. All these manifestations are a big trap, my dear friends. Not only manifestations, healing. You might have a great energy to heal another person, but you're not supposed to heal anybody. Everybody has to go through their own self-healing process. If you can heal, another person also can heal. So you should not interfere in others' learning process. While you can guide them in the self-healing process, you cannot directly interfere in their healing process. Guiding another person into self-healing process, guiding another person into meditation, that is perfect. But when you directly heal another person, you have to pay the consequences. You might have a great siddhi to see the future. But if you tell the future to the other person, then you are spoiling his journey. You can see the auras and the colors. But just because you can see the auras and colors, if you misuse it, then you have to pay the price. You have to understand, this is a very important statement. Every gift comes with a great responsibility. Every gift comes with a great responsibility. You need to know when to use the gift, how to use the gift, when not to use, how not to use. The right person, right situation, wrong timing, bad karma. Right timing, right situation, right cause, wrong person, bad karma. So there are so many combinations which will help you to get into the trap. When you understand this, then you will realize, oh my God, this siddhi is a trap for me. So I don't want this gift. Every gift comes with a great responsibility. That great responsibility is not to misuse the gift. So that becomes a trap. So that is the third. Then comes the fourth. Out of the 5 traps, we are into the fourth one now. The fourth is your desire for name and fame. You have a desire that you want to be acknowledged as a great person. Even people who come into the spiritual path, they have this desire for name and fame. They want recognition from the people They want others to recognize them as a guru. They want followers. They desire followers. What is the truth? The truth is, Appo Deepo Bhava. Only you can help yourself. Only you can light your inner lamp. This is the truth. But these people who are stuck in the name and fame, they give the vibes that they are there to take care of others. They are there to help others. They are there to guide others. They become the saviors. They have this savior attitude. These people will use this language. We are here to heal the Mother Earth. We are here to raise the consciousness of the planet Earth. You come to me, I'll take care. These people, they will present themselves to be very gentle, very nice, very calm, always smiling. Sometimes people also ask, Sir, gurus are normally meant to be very peaceful and calm, but how come you are always scolding somebody? How come you're always angry at somebody? I said, I'm not a corporate guru. I'm not a corporate guru. I have no business to lose. I don't care about the image. The role of a real teacher is to break the ego of the student, is to break the ignorance of the student. That is the role of the real teacher. And my very role, my very purpose is to assist in people to come out of their ignorance, is to break their egos. And I do that very well. I'm not for name and fame. I don't care what others think about me. I'm least bothered about my name and fame and getting popular, because I'm not looking for that. So the fourth trap is name and fame. You might see in this online thing, after this, during this lockdown, the Zoom has become popular. Everybody has started coming into the Zoom, and everybody has become overnight masters, celebrities, spiritual celebrities. Everybody's looking for some space, some recognition. In fact, during the lockdown, the online platform has become like a, if you give a garland to a monkey, what will the monkey do? If you give a garland to the monkey, what will the monkey do? So like that, people have started, doing with the spirituality. They started speaking every kind of nonsense to get the name and fame. And some people, they come into the online, they want numbers. They want to make sure that their videos are having millions of views, thousands of likes. Their focus is on how many likes are there, how many people are watching, how many people the content is reaching. So their main focus is marketing. If your main focus is marketing, then you are stuck in the name and fame game, my dear friends. So that is the fourth trap. You should always be focused on your enlightenment process. If you think you are a great person, you are here to help others, you are here to help planet Earth, you are stuck in the name and fame game. Primarily, you are here for yourself. I am teaching the spiritual concepts not for you, but for me. The more I teach, the more I learn. That is my purpose. The very purpose I started teaching is for myself. I'm least bothered about your enlightenment. That is a fact. If you are sincere, you will get enlightened. Even if I want, I cannot give you enlightenment. Even if I want, I cannot give you enlightenment. Unless you wanted it sincerely, unless you make efforts, unless you work on it, unless you into intense tapas, unless you meditate every day, regularly, sincerely, unless you do that, you will not get enlightened. So your enlightenment depends on your own sincerity and seriousness. If that is the truth, what can I do for you? My enlightenment is my responsibility. Your enlightenment is your responsibility. When you understand this, you are out of the name and fame game. And many people fall into the trap. The name and fame. Sometimes the people who ask, sir, your sessions are very good, but just little bit you tone down your frustration. You smile. During the sessions, you smile. Then it will be very good. So, am I a showman? Am I a showman to make myself very nice, calm, charming, to impress you so that my business expands? I'm not a showman, my dear friends. Sometimes I use a certain energy. It might appear like harsh. It might appear like I'm angry. But that is the energy necessary to break that pattern. It comes through me. I don't program it. So you have to understand that primarily anything and everything you do is for yourself. In the path of spirituality, nobody can help nobody. That's why Buddha said, Apodhipo Bhava. Nobody can help nobody. Everybody has to help themselves. If everybody has to help themselves, then where is the ego? Then where is the feeling special? Name and fame ka chakkar kya hai? So you come out of that trap. You come out of the name and fame trap with the very simple understanding that you are no special. The more and more you are simple and humble, the more you come out of the name and fame trap. Then comes the fifth one. Sex. Attraction to the opposite sex. While it is perfectly okay to be in a sexual relationship, to enjoy the sexual relationship, it is perfectly okay. Anything excess of which is natural, it becomes an obstacle. If you overdo it, it will hurt you. It will burn you. Middle path, golden middle path. It's okay to enjoy the sexual pleasures in a family life. When you love somebody deeply, when there is so much love radiating, sex should be the expression of the love. Sex should be the expression of the gratitude towards the partner. And that is perfect. But when you use sex for personal gratification, then that becomes a trap. When sex is an expression of gratitude, expression of love, then that is perfect. But when you use sex for the personal gratification, that becomes a trap in your spiritual journey. The more you do intensely meditate, the more you radiate a lot of vibrant aura, the more you attract opposite sex attention, and the more you fall in the trap. So the fifth trap is overdoing or using the sex as a personal gratification. getting attracted to the sex, lust. You are in the lust. So that becomes a trap. So these are the 5 traps. Without exception, every person on the planet Earth in the path of enlightenment will go through these 5 traps. And they will fall down multiple times and they have to get back. And unless they overcome these 5 traps, the enlightenment, which is on this side, the enlightenment is not possible. Okay? So this is the complete understanding of the enlightenment journey. Now it is up to you. It depends on your sincerity. It depends on your seriousness. How you help yourself. So before we conclude, I would like to hear a few words from the organizer, or anybody would like to comment, share, give a feedback. You're welcome. A few hands raised. Okay, so we'll take Shalal.
Good morning. I'm Shehla from Pakistan. I really want to pay my gratitude to this immense, intense journey we had together. Every time I feel that I come into in a retreat, whether it is Zoom. For me right now, it is more over on the online. It's just every time it rejuvenates my soul and I learn so much. So though I do, I have started teaching meditation, but it's always like, as you said, teacher learns in its own way. And so teacher is always a student and student is always a teacher. And it's just such an enlightening journey. And thank you very much for imparting what you've learned. And I hope I can absorb it and read and all the support available here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shalaji. I think you're doing a great service by spreading meditation in Pakistan. Continue doing that. Best wishes, blessings.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're on the mute. Muted. You can.
Sorry. I really need to say I go to jail for last 1 year in male, adult male jail. And 3 people have become teacher of meditation over there. And it's such an enlightening thing to see that 3 people have become teachers and they're teaching meditation. And I just feel so blessed and grateful to the universe that I was given this opportunity to see that happening.
Yes, wonderful.
Thank you.
All right. So get a few hands raised. Okay. Shanta.
So good morning for you and good night for me. It's very interesting. I am very recent to PMC. Only last month I joined on seeing all your YouTube videos. Because of you only I joined. And the only one gratitude I should definitely say, I attended so many online spiritual meetings where I was charged with much money. This is the only portal which gives great knowledge without a single penny. Very grateful. It's a true portal. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Where are you from, madam?
I am Shanta from USA now, not at present in USA, Washington,
Okay,
DC.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Aruna. Please say where you are from. Not for me, but for the audience to connect in which part of the world you are connected from.
Namaste, sir. My name is Aruna Chaleshwari. I am right now in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for all the knowledge that you gave, that you shared, which would take a long time for me to read and learn, but you have imparted it in such a short time. Well, I'm very new to PMC, and since childhood, I've been associated with meditation, but I never knew how to do it actually. So in these meditation sessions which you have been taking, I never experienced any kind of discomfort. But today I had some stiffness in my spine, and every day I feel some heaviness in my chest. And sometimes I feel like I need to take very deep breath. I don't know what to do. I feel like moving during such times. So this is my one question. And second question is, as you said, the diet, I'm following the same, but I'm diabetic. So doctors asked me not to eat many fruits. So that's really affecting my sugar levels during nighttime if I'm having fruits.
You see, there's a lot of misconceptions and misguidance even given by doctors sometimes. If you eat in moderation, nothing affects you. Okay, so you don't need to be rigid about that. Take in small quantities in moderation, experiment, see how it is progressing, and then you can adapt. If you listen to doctors, see, while doctors are helpful in emergencies, but doctors don't understand the energy science. Doctors don't understand the karmic science. Doctors don't understand the self-healing which happens through the soul awakening. Okay, so the doctors only know about the atoms and molecules. They only study the physical body. They don't study the etheric body, energy body, astral body. They don't study all those. So don't take their advice while they have good intentions. But don't take their advice as a complete black and white. So the more you do experiment, the more you heal yourself. I have seen thousands and thousands of people who healed themselves chronic illness, where the doctor said they have only few more days to live. They have healed and they are living for more than 20, 30 years.
Okay.
So my suggestion would be do more and more meditation and have the faith in yourself.
Sure.
Okay.
And about the discomfort during the meditation.
It is all part of the healing process.
Okay.
Any discomfort you go through while you are meditating is part of the healing process. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. You have to go through it. You have to face it, knowing that you are getting healed from a deeper level. And it is a permanent healing process.
So is it okay to little bit move my body,
You
my
can stretch.
hands?
You can stretch your feet and get back to the lock posture, but you should not remove the finger lock. As long as you don't open your eyes, as long as you don't remove the finger lock, that is fine. You can move the body a little bit, you can stretch your feet. That is okay. But don't remove the finger lock. If you remove the finger lock, then the energy circuit is broken.
Thank you
Okay?
so much.
So don't remove the finger lock and don't open the eyes. And go through the pain. The pain will slowly, slowly disappear.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so also friends, since we are running out of the time, yes, I would like to hear from all of you. There was few questions people ask me, how do we get connected with you? See, my entire efforts is to make sure you are independent. Okay, I don't want followers. I don't want you to be dependent on me. So once you know what is meditation, how to do meditation, you have to be independent of anybody and everybody. You simply do more and more meditation. You read more and more books. You participate in Sajjana Sangatya. That will help you. And yes, I do understand sometimes like why they want to connect to me is because they want to participate in the retreats I do, or they want to know in which countries they am traveling so that they can refer to their friends. And this PMC platform is one of the platforms I teach. but I teach in many, many platforms. And yes, I do understand that sometimes, you have questions and you need clarifications towards that question, so that will help you to go into more intense path of meditation. So right now, I don't have any platform for myself. You'll be very surprised. I don't even have a website. I don't have any Facebook or Twitter or nothing I have, because I'm a kind of a person where I do the teaching and I just disconnect from the people so that they become independent, so that they are not dependent on me. But I'm getting more and more requests, at least to have, a page, a blog, or a WhatsApp group where they can at least ask some real questions, sincere questions. So what I would say is, in the future, it will come up. Maybe in few months' time, we will create a system where anybody can post a question and they will get the answers. So that kind of system I'm planning in, because I'm getting more and more requests for that. For that, you please give your email. You give your email and WhatsApp. You send it to the organizer, Pradeep. Everybody, if you can send your email and WhatsApp. And when the system is ready, we will include you in that, so that you get all the answers of any one person asking the question. The answer will go to everybody. So in that way, we can have the Sangha, the spiritual Sangha. We can inspire everybody to keep moving forward. In fact, my inspiration is you. The more I listen your experiences, the more it inspires me to do more meditation and to teach more meditation. Okay. Always the teacher inspires the student. The teacher inspires the student, but the student motivates the teacher to do more work. So it's always the teacher is, while the teacher is helping the student is also helping the teacher. This is the way it is. Okay. So we will create that kind of a platform very soon, and I'll keep you posted in that. So we'll hear from Asha. Short and brief, madam.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I cannot
Yes,
see you, sir. I want to see your face.
I'm available on the video.
Okay, I just wanted to thank you for everything, this awesome knowledge. And I want to tell everybody, I had just attended sir's physical retreat in Pyramid Valley in September. And after coming from there, sir, all my questions in the mind, in the heart, everything has vanished. No questions in my life now. I'm ready to take whatever comes into my life. I accept everything. Whatever I deserve, I know that I will get it. And I do my meditation. I have no visions, nothing deep, nothing. But I have transformed a lot. And as sir says, transformation is the main goal of our life in reaching this enlightenment. Right, sir?
What else can be there?
Yes, sir, I'm very happy. And thank you for that. I've learned all my lessons in that 1 week physical retreat in Pyramid Valley. And no questions now. And thanks for everything.
Yes, madam. Thank you. Okay. Jai Lakshmi. And I can see that some people have started posting the emails and the WhatsApp contacts. Is it possible, Prachi, to save the chat? And
Yeah, the chat will be saved on the iCloud, so I can grab it from there also. And I've also posted my number and my email address. So if you all can take that as a screenshot or something, then please send me on this. It will be more easier to keep a track of. I will also have the chat, but yeah, either or is fine, but yeah.
Yeah, please take the emails and WhatsApp and put it on Excel sheet, so that when the system is ready, we'll include all of them.
I will, yeah, sure.
Thank you. Say yes. Yes, madam.
Hello. Good morning, sir. This is Jai Lakshmi from Sharjah. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, madam. Very clear.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, we always look upon you with sincere gratitude and our sincere love. Whenever we meet you on a virtual retreat, we feel that we are in a safe zone in your aura, inside that circle, and we are into the groove of meditation instead of going astray. And we feel it very important, and we are thankful for that, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Thanks for your expression. Okay. Peri Naidu. Yes, ma'am. You have to unmute, sir. You are on the mute. You have an option to unmute.
Okay. Peri Naidu, Edmonton. I like a lot of us, are just blown away by your presentation today. It has touched us very, very deeply. It certainly has for me. I have taught meditation for many years, but this has really shown me a depth of understanding I've never experienced before. Having said that, right at the first level, the first trap, I've got a quick question. You said we could go on to juices. My understanding is that we have a lot of sugar content if it's just plain juice. Could you please explain whether we should go to the extra step and look at smoothies or something like that to maintain the health level? Essentially, that's what I have to ask. And again, thank you very much. We really appreciate your presentation and your knowledge transmitted to us.
When it comes to taking juices, I said on one day per week, you be on juices. So no added sugar, just the fresh fruit. And whatever is the natural sugar, which is coming in the fruit naturally. So that is very good for you. And that sugar is not harmful. It is actually helpful. Nature never harms us. So the fruits from the nature definitely heals us and not harm us. Anything in excessive is, of course, is wrong. So one day per week, if you're on juices, that will definitely help you. And even if you are on fruits the whole week, the whole year, the whole lifetime, it will not harm you. I have experimented myself. And there are many yogis in Himalayas, they only live on fruits because there's no cooking facilities, there is no vegetables, there's nothing. They just eat some fruits and they live for hundreds of years healthily. There are many fruitarians, they heal themselves. They have very chronic illness and they heal themselves only through eating fruits. And I have experimented myself, and even in my retreat, I give them only honey lime water. We say honey has so much sugar, but they take 6 to 8 glasses of honey lime juice every day for 15 days. And you won't believe, there was one participant, there are many participants, I can share many miraculous stories, medical miracles, but I'll tell you one participant story. So he's a diabetic and he takes insulin, a very high level of diabetes. Okay. So he takes insulin and he came from UK and he's a little bit concerned that, you are giving honey and lime juice, that too throughout the day, honey lime, every alternate hour, 1 hour honey lime juice, another hour water. So like this, 6 to 8 glasses of honey lime juice, and for 15 days. So that means they are consuming, per day, they are almost consuming like 400 grams of honey. 250 to 400 grams of honey they are consuming every day. So he said, I'm a little bit scared because I'm a diabetic person. If I eat this much honey, I might collapse. Then I asked him, do you have faith in yourself? He said, yes, that's why I came for the retreat. Then I asked him, do you have faith in this intense meditations? He said, yes, I have faith. Then why don't you do this experiment? You take this honey lime juice for 1 day. If you feel discomfort in your body, then you come and meet me. Then you can stop it, and we will give you a special diet. But I told him that you will not need any special diet. This honey lime will heal you. So he said, okay. On that note, okay, 1 day he's willing to take the risk. So 1 day he experimented and he felt so good. 2nd day he experimented, 3rd day, 4th day. And the entire 15 days he was on honey lemon juice. And the interesting thing is, he stopped taking insulin. As an experiment, he wanted to see what this meditation retreat can give. So he stopped taking insulin. And on the last 15th day, he came to me and he said, what a great surprise and magic. He said he stopped taking insulin and there is nothing physically he's going through any discomfort. And then he went to do the test, the blood sample test. And then his sugar levels were normal. And he was like, how can the diabetes reverse in 15 days? It became normal. And by taking honey lime juice. So I'm not promoting or advocating this, but what I'm trying to say is, when you have faith in yourself and when you do intense meditation, the fruits, the juices, this actually heals you. Okay. So the doctors, they more focus on the proteins, the calories, the sugar levels and the minerals. You just imagine 100 years ago, did anybody bother about the calories and the sugar levels? We have to understand that this is, our ancestors, they just ate whatever they wanted. They ate with full joy. And they were more healthier. But this generation, since last 50 years, since the pharmacy has taken over the main stage, so more and more manipulation have started happening. People started focusing more on calories and sugars and carbohydrates and these and that. And the more they focus on that, the more they are falling ill and sick. And it is the statistics around the world. The government is spending more and more and more money for medical bills. So you have to see that it is a game played by the powerful people who are in authority. So you have to be aware of that. And just a simple understanding. Nature is always best. Simple understanding. Nature is always the best. Nature always heals. So you take the juices and the fruits of the nature, you are helping yourself. Not to be concerned, sir. That's my point. Okay. Did I answer your question? You are on mute. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, thank you very much. You've answered my question, and I think it clarifies a lot of things that I did when I was teaching nutrition as well, in terms of yogic diet. Thank you very much, and we all appreciate the tremendous depth of knowledge you imparted to us.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so we'll take Valsara Nair. So we'll quickly wrap up. Final words.
Sir,
Yes, madam.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much. Tons and tons of thanks and gratitude for all the sessions. Every word you utter is a pearl of wisdom. And I have already attended your self-transformation 1 and 2, and this also, it has brought in a lot of positive changes in me. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
So you are from Kerala, madam?
Yes, I am from Kerala. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And just in case if I am
Any
not
feedback? Any feedback? You retired as a principal or something, right?
yes, 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 sir. Yes.
I remember you. I remember you from the previous retreats.
Yes, I met you in Pyramid Valley for the program when I had come. You came with the crystal and 3 days meditation in Tamil with the Panchabuddhas. So that time we had yes.
Okay. All right. So the next time you see me, you might have to come to Bali because I'm relocating and I'm shifting my base. I'm relocating to Bali. I'm shifting my base to Bali. So the future programs, the future retreats will be.
I want to attend your retreat. Like it happened in September, I never knew. Otherwise, I would have come. I didn't know about that. So one.
The signal is lost. All right. We lost your signal, madam. So okay, we'll take this. Navneet.
Morning, sir.
Yes, madam.
Hello. Morning, sir.
Yes. Good morning.
Today I'm joining just because sir मुझे thanks बोलना था जो ये सारा clarity आया मैम अभी जसविंदर कौर मैम आए थे 5 दिन का सेशन के लिए यहाँ पे मुंबई में सर तो हम लोगों ने सब जगह सेशंस लिए थे एंड सब न्यू कमर्स के लिए एक ही क्वेश्चन था सर कि इस ग्रुप में जाएं उस ग्रुप में जाएं क्या करें बिकॉज दे आर न्यू दे डोंट नो कि क्या करना है तो वो क्लैरिटी आया एंड प्लस जो आपने सर हमें दिया है आपकी वीडियो के थ्रू मैंने वो सब जगह स्प्रेड किया सो थैंक यू सो मच सर ये क्लैरिटी देने के लिए कि हमें सिर्फ आना-पाना ही सती करनी है थैंक यू सो मच सर आई वांट टू पे माय ग्रेटिट्यूड
You are from Mumbai.
यस सर नवी मुंबई सर
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
थैंक यू सो मच
Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच या थैंक यू सो मच
Okay. So Madhavi, if you have any feedback also, you are free to give your feedback. Don't think I'll take the feedback positively.
Namaste, sir. I'm Madhavi, born and brought up in Guntur, currently living in Florida, Jacksonville. I got introduced to this pyramid meditation last year, September, by one of my friends who lives in Dallas, Prashanti. Since then, I was researching and started doing meditation. I had a lot of open questions. So I feel fortunate to be able to join these sessions, to get an opportunity to join these sessions. All the open questions that I've had and that I was trying to find answers for through all the videos or the masters talking around are answered by you. And it's very clear now, like what is the right way of meditation and all the confusions got clarified joining these sessions. And I just have one point to I'm not sure if it's a question or not. And during your sessions you were calling out, right, like try to ask proper mindful, be mindful and ask proper questions. That also, I think I'm still taking a baby steps, and I cannot judge myself if my question is a good question or a bad question. But now just I wanted to check with you on one thing regarding the mindfulness. See, before I used to overthink and I used to get a lot of negative thinking. Like right now, my mind literally stopped. Like I don't do overthinking or I don't do any negative thoughts. But now what's happening is my mind is filled with the thoughts about meditation whole day. Like when I do chores, when I do my daily routine and everything, I do focus, but when you sometimes don't concentrate, it's all thinking about meditation. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing again overthinking about meditation. Like what the masters speak, all the stuff I read or everything, I keep analyzing in the brain. So is it normal, or again, I'm doing anything wrong over there?
Thinking about meditation is not going to help you. Whenever you are not doing anything, just focus on your breath. While you are doing mindful activities, be aware of your breath. So don't think about meditation, do meditation. That will help you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And you recollecting the teachings, you recollecting certain wisdom, there's nothing harm in it. It is good. But whenever you find free time, when you have nothing to do, just immediately close your eyes, sit and close your eyes and be with your breath. While you're doing any activity, while you're doing the activity, just be with your breath. Then you will not be diverted to thoughts. That way you're helping yourself. Okay, so we'll take this final feedback. Chandrakala? There's a lot of disturbance, madam. Sorry, there's a lot of disturbance. I think you have to check your mic. Cannot hear you. Okay, Sujata.
Yes, sir. Namaste, sir. I am Sujata from Cuttack, Odisha.
Yes, madam.
Sir, lots and lots
I
of
recognize
gratitude
you.
to you, sir. You recognize me. Thank you, sir. I was in physical retreat with you, sir,
Yes.
and that experience I carried till now. Sir, lots and lots of thank you, sir. Lots of gratitude to you and the team that organized. Sir, what you have shared, the knowledge that is unique and that is all in all for me, at least. So I'm trying to teach meditation, but it's not coming to my way. I went to schools to teach children, and the headmistress didn't said that I will call you, I'll call you. Sir, what to do more to? I want to teach meditation to children, slum area children. So what to do? What's the guidelines for me?
Your intention to teach is sufficient. You will attract the right people. You'll attract the right frequency. Do your best and leave the rest. Your intentions matters. You make yourself available to teach. That's it. There is always a divine timing. The right time, the right things will happen. Don't be concerned. Do your best and leave the rest.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, Chandrakalaji. We'll try if your mic is working now with the disturbance.
No, sir, can you hear me properly now?
Yes, better. So let it be the last one. Yes, madam. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Hyderabad, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I'm
Yes,
doing
go ahead, madam.
joined the PMC from the past one and a half year. I'm doing the meditation. But what you said, no, what is meditation, what is not meditation, it has helped me a lot. And what you said, no, you have to do sincerely and seriously and consistently without any expectations. That is given me all answers for me. Whatever I have doubts, no, it has cleared for me. Thank you so much, sir. And one thing is what I observed is when I'm doing the meditation, I'm thinking when I'm closing my eyes means something what and all my works and all that is planning is going when I close my eyes. Immediately again I'm cutting that one. I'm means focusing on breath. That's what I'm doing still now without any expectations. Is it way correct to do that, sir?
Cutting the thoughts simply means your attention is back to the breath.
Yes, sir. When I'm closing means my works and all planning and all something and all it is going. I have to do like this plan that I have to do in the workplace.
That also
like that.
you have to cut. You have to cut all the negative thoughts, positive thoughts, miraculous thoughts, future planning, amazing planning coming in the process of meditation. Everything you tell yourself, right now I'm meditating. After the meditation, let the planning come. But in the meditation, I'll focus only on the breath.
Okay.
So you should not entertain any planning, any miraculous thoughts. Nothing should be entertained.
Okay.
Always your focus should be on the natural breath.
Okay,
so immediately you cut and come back to the breath.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes. Thank you, madam. Okay. So Prachi ji, the final words and you please conclude.
Yes, sir. I don't think so. I have the final words. I believe this is just a beginning. A friendship with you. And I'm really, really grateful, for you to give us the time and this beautiful wisdom that you have given us. And I don't know what to say. To be very true, I'm filled with gratitude. Just this time was enough for all of us to know you, to know your journey, and learn from you. And I hope that we all follow very sincerely what we have learned. This is what I'm going to do, and this is what I have learned. Thank you so much. I was filled with the joy the first time when you called me and you said, let's do it on October 1st. I have said no to every other session that day. There was another master who said, let's do a session. And I said, no, we can't do it because of all the puja and everything that is coming up. And then suddenly you called and you said, let's do it on October 1st. I don't know what happened, and we agreed to it. And, so many people has across the whole, the globally have joined this session. I guess this is, this was one of the universe that has set this right timing for us to come together. So really, really grateful to you, to everybody who is here, because if you all wouldn't be here, the session wouldn't have been amazing. So thank you, everybody joining every day for the time, and, be ready to listen to the wisdom, being on time, everybody. So thank you to everybody also, and thank you to sir. If you don't mind, sir, can I speak about, the cause? I would, I've already said, put it up in the chat. Pradeep sir is doing a global cause. I mean, there are so many causes. He's a part of different ashrams. And if we have, and today he talked about so many issues, so many things that we should work on it. Especially even the yesterday's session talked about the service. We can do service by different means. If you are financially good, you should do a financial service. If you're physically good, you should do a physical service. So if you think you can do it, if you can save and you can let the money flow, I would take that as I learned that today, which was very important. And I would like to have that green money and to flow the money in a correct direction. So if you all believe from your heart, to impart that money, to flow that money in a right direction, I have posted the information. This is for whatever the money that, if you like to support this cause of Annadana, if it's the free food given by an ashram, right, sir? If I'm saying this correctly, it's for the free. Just you would put a better word.
Yes. Whatever the donations we receive through this program will go to the Annadana support for any spiritual ashrams.
Yes,
in
and
India.
there is a PayPal link I have given. I can send you again if you need, if you really would like to support the cause. There is an Indian account link that you can send. And if by chance there is no means that you can transfer, just send me a message personally, and we'll try the Zelle or the other option, especially people who are in US. So please do your karmas, do your service, and thank you. You have really amazing. I'm really happy that we have bond this friendship with you, sir. Hope we'll have more sessions like this. Especially today's session was the way you sum it up. It was a beautiful way to sum the whole thing. Especially learning about different stages, the student, bodhisattva, and Buddha stage. I will have a question, but not right now. I would like to sum it up, but it's a very beautiful session. Thank you for all your time, all your efforts, and all your wisdom. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, friends. And the reason I'm saying thank you is because I'm also learning a lot, and I'm also growing. and you're all supporting me collectively in my spiritual growth. So for that, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will meet again soon. And I'm planning to go, I'll be flying to Bali in 2 days' time. And we are having an international retreat center. We're having an international ashram there set up. And after that, I'll be back in India in November for 2 weeks retreat for the students coming from Vietnam. And pretty much after that, the end of the year, I'm planning to go into intense silence. Normally, I go into silence quite frequently because for me, my sadhana is also very important. So I go into intense silence and meditation November, mid of November till end of December. So we will do our next online program the next year, 2023.
Sir, is there a way we can know about your spiritual retreat information ahead of time so that if anybody is around wherever you're doing it, they can join you?
Yeah, this year it's all booked out. So for the next year programs, we will send you. That's why I wanted to create that online system where the information is spread across. So yeah, I will let you know next year.
Okay.
So we will meet you again next year. Thank you very much. Namaste to all of you.
Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Yes, I can unmute. You can unmute yourself today and feel free to unmute yourself. If you have a question, anything, if you want me to post again about anything, please let me know. I have all the numbers and I will try my best to put you in the, especially for the emails, I collect all the emails. I've taken the screenshot of all the pages here. And if I missed you by any chance and any of your friends have joined, please, connect with it and let me know, please. Please remind me that that person has not been added. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Take your time, settle into the position. Your mind is still running around. Just take a deep breath in. Forcefully just exhale. Did the music stop for you also?
Yes.
Something or the other need to happen, you know, it's like that. I have no idea why the voice. Okay, let's keep our eyes closed until I put another music. Stay into the position. Experiencing interruptions. So here is a test that masters are taking again. So what we are going to do is we're not going to worry about the music. Even if it's stopping, let's continue to be in the position. Keep taking deep breaths. Start cutting down your thoughts. Start focusing on your breath. We are slowly going to cut down the connection from the outside world. We're going to slowly cut down our shut down the outside world and go within. As we are going within, I would like to invite all the masters, spiritual masters, universal and cosmic masters, Avtar Babaji, our parents' consciousness, your own higher self consciousness. Astral travel security and 20th dimension masters. All the archangels, we invite you all sit into meditation with us. Raise the frequency of this meditation and protect us from all the negative vibes. continue to focus on your breath. Normal, natural. Think your nostril as a gate. And your mind as a gatekeeper.